இது வருதே okay. Hello students, today we are going to see history lesson 1 French Revolution part 2. We are going to continue this lesson with the topic, did women have a revolution? Under this heading, we are going to see that women in the early period, from the beginning when we take, women were very active in the participant in all the events that took place in the French society. This made especially the third estate people to work hard for their living. These women worked as a fruit sellers, vegetable sellers. They also sold the flowers, and even they were being employed in the domestic servants also in the home. And women, most of them did not get the education or the job training. Only the daughters or the nobles, that is the clergy and the nobility people's daughters alone, that too whoever were wealthy, they were being sent to the convent to get their education. After getting their education, where their families arranged a marriage for them, and even the working women were also being there. And many of the third estate people, they were being working women, and they have to do their household activities also. They have to cook food, they have to stand in a queue for a loaf of bread, and their wages, when compared to the men, it was very lesser given to the women. So women were not being equally treated in the French society, even though the people were being working equal to the men's. And apart from this, when women everywhere they started to raise up their own demands, they also started to organize many of the political clubs, and also they started to begin the newspapers. And everywhere nearly 60 women clubs were being coming up in the French cities alone. And after all these activities, women in the political equalities or the constitution, they started to ask for the political rights when compared to the men also. When in the constitution of 1791, the women's power were being depressed or reduced to a passive citizens. This we all know, that women were being classified as a passive citizens, and they were not having any voting right. This the women want to change it in the present scenario. So they were been demanding for the right to vote, and they also want to stand in the assembly to hold the political office also. When the revolutionaries started to come up slow by slow, everywhere women started to ask for the laws to be brought down. And in some of the laws, women stated to ask for the creation of schools to be run, where so that even the third estate people's children can also get their education in the schoolings. And schools was being made compulsory for all the girls. And these were the demands that women were being asking in the revolutionary government to the kings who were been ruling in that particular period. And marriage was being made into a contract, and they have to register the marriage under the civil law. Divorce was made legal, and all this could be implied for both women and the men. So these were the demands that women were being asking to the French society. And apart from that, women could now even be trained for the jobs. They can be even become as a great artist, or they can even run a small businesses. But all these struggles for political rights, however, started to be continued for a longer time from the period of Reign of Terror. Reign of Terror under Maximilian Robespierre period itself, the women started to ask for their political demands. But all these demands came into under a issue of government law ordering all the women's club must be banned in their political activities. So after these women's political clubs were being banned, women's movement started to ask for voting rights and equal wages. These two alone were being very strong with the women's, and that protest alone started to be continued for nearly 200 years in many of the countries around the world level. So the fight for the vote was being carried out through an international suffrage movement during the late 19th century and early 20th centuries. In these periods, when we take, everywhere all around the world, women started to ask for voting right. When all these voting right was being granted, people started to go for a protest with many of their own governments undertaken. So the example of the political activities of French women were being kept as a most inspiring memories. And finally, in the period of 1946 in France, the women started to get the right to. The next one that we are going to see is the abolition of slavery. So under this heading, the most of the revolutionary social reforms, that is especially the Jacobean regimes, when we take, they started to do the abolition of slavery in the French colonies. The colonies in the Caribbean islands or San Domingo were been important suppliers of the tobaccos, the indicos, and then sugar, coffee, all these were being sold from one place to another places. But these European people, what they were been doing is they used to go and stay there, do the work and get the earnings or take the commodities and come back to their own motherland. But this was felt very difficult for the people, that is especially the European peoples, to go there and work, and also they faced labor shortages on the plantations. So they started to decide a triangular slave between the countries like Europe, Africa, and also with the Americas. The slave trade started to begin in the period of 17th century. So here what they will be doing is they enter into a particular area, they take people as slaves under their control, and they take all these people to the areas where they buy any plantations. For example, if a European people enters into South Africa, means all the South African people have been taken as slaves by the European peoples, and these African peoples were being sold to the areas where the European peoples were being selling, planting their sugar plantations, and there they will be making these people to work as a slaveries. This people will be entirely under the control of the European peoples. So the same way here also, this peoples who have been working as a slaveries, they started to capture all these people under their control, and these people were being taken on the ships for longer period of voyages that took nearly 3 months or 4 months voyages also, and all these people were being packed up very tightly into the ships, and they have been sold to the plantation areas where the people, the businessmen, where they want the labors to be sold, and all these works were being done by the peoples over there. And when the exploitation of slave labor were been going on in a lot of demand in the European markets, especially the sugar, coffee, and indigo plantation, everywhere people started to go for a criticism against this slavery method, because taking a people under a slavery and giving them full of tortures and not leaving them to their hometown after the contract has been completed also made the people to get more worried. So during the period of 18th century, many of the people started to criticize about the slavery system, especially in the France. So when this criticism started to expand, many people in France started to get fear of the businessmen, because the businessmen were being fully dependent only on the slave trade, because their income is based only on the slave trade system. After a long period of conversation and the matters of talking with the laws and many of the things, the convention was being passed in the period of 1794 to free all the slaves in the French colonies. So there it becomes a free to all the slave peoples, that hereafter there should be no slavery systems to be introduced, and it must be stopped over there itself. So in the period of 17th century, the slave system was being started, and in the period of 1794 the slavery was being coming to an end. But this was not for a longer period. This abolition or this free of slaves were only for a span period of 10-year period only it was there. And again, when Napoleon started to take the military possession of French Revolution, he started to reintroduce this slavery method. So after 10 years, Napoleon introduced the slavery method, and there, after a long time of negotiations and the controversies between one person to other person, in the period of 1848, the slavery system was abolished in the French nations. So the next one that we are going to see is the revolution and everyday life. So there is a question asked by the people that whether a politics can change the cloth of the people that they wear, the language they speak, or the books they read. This could obviously be a question to be asked, and the answer for this is changes can be taking place, but in a slow and a fair manner. How come this has happened in the France? In the following year of 1789 in France, there were a lot of changes in the lives of the men, women and children. That is, especially they could even translate the ideas of liberty and equality into the everyday practice of the people's life. The one important law that came into effect during this period of 1789 was after storming the Bastille, that is the prison which was being stormed by the people who are living in France. During that period, what happened is they started to abolish of censorship. That is, especially the freedom of speech and rights must be abolished. In the old regime, when we take, that is in the old views that we take, all the written materials, that is especially the books, newspapers and plays, could be published only after it is being approved by the king. So only the king is approved, that can be issued in the books or in the newspapers. This was the old method that people have been following. But now, after the declaration was being passed under the rights of man and citizen, and the proclaiming of freedom of speech and expression to be a natural right. Under these two circumstances, any newspaper, pamphlet, books or the printed pictures which is flooding in the towns of France can declare anything that has been against the government. Even if it is opposing the views, can also be expressed in the newspapers also. And after this is being brought into an effect, there were lot of peoples, that is playing lot of plays, songs and even the festive processions started to attract the large number of peoples in French, with a large number of peoples to get an ideas. When all these ideas were being going on, the lot of political philosophers that we have seen in the early period like Rousseau, John Locke's books. After reading all these books, only people started to get an idea that why can't we get a revolution like this. With that motive, people started to ask for the liberty, justice and also the philosophies that the philosophers written in their textbook. But all these books could be read only with the help of the educated people, and those educated people started to issue that matters in a worldwide with the views of reading in the open areas where other peoples can hear the ideas of what the philosophers are being told. So this is the next topic that we are going to conclude, the revolution and the everyday. So we have now come to the last part of this lesson, French Revolution. So under this conclusion part, we are going to see that in the period of 1804, Napoleon Bonaparte, he crowned himself as an emperor of France. He set out conquering neighboring European countries, dispossessing dynasties and creating his own kingdoms. During this period, his periods in France, he started to introduce many laws such as the protection of private property, uniform system of weights and measures, and he also brought lot of ideas during the period of his ruling. Initially when he came, Napoleon was being saw as a liberator, and whereas people felt that he could bring freedom to the French nation. But what have happened here is the Napoleonic armies came to be viewed as an invading forces, whereas he was being totally made the people to be under the control of the military coups. And finally this Napoleon was being defeated under Waterloo in the period of 1815. Even though his defeat was being there in the period of 1815, his revolution, what he brought in the French society was the ideas of liberty, to modern laws to other parts of the Europe, and to have an impact of the people. All this was being still now being followed by the people in the French societies. The ideas of liberty and the democratic rights were the most important in the French Revolution. These ideas were spread from France to the rest of the Europe in the period of 19th centuries also. When the feudal system were being abolished, many of the colonies peoples were being reworked to the ideas of freedom that was being bondaged into the movements to create a good sovereign among the nation state. Especially the persons like Tipu Sultan and Ram Mohan Rai were the best examples of the individuals who still responded to the ideas coming from the revolutionary France. So these were the people who take lot of ideas from the Napoleon, where he brought a lot of measures and the systems to be carried out in the French society. So this was being followed and brought a French society into a deeper look of how people got their constitution. So with this we complete our history lesson 1, French Revolution, and we will go on to the next lesson further. Thank you.